Welcome back. Episode 65 of the Hot Cast. I'm Nick.
And I'm episode 86.
I'm Travis.
I'm here.
I'm Nick.
So I am Raymond, I think.
Gonna do a bit of a shorter one this week because
It's
it's
1,000 degrees over here.
Yeah.
Because Shelly had to drive to Timbuktu, so you gotta do it early.
She has to
She
drive
has
back
chores.
to Newtown. Chores.
Yeah.
She has to trade.
She has to lay in her bed and trade
So,
photo cards and play Animal
If you want to
Crossing.
think about it, it is a chore.
yeah.
Not for me. I enjoy this.
It might be
Travis.
a million degrees in the house too, and I don't want the cat to overheat.
So if you're
Oh.
wondering
So
why,
that's why
if you're
too.
wondering, I already drank most of my drink before the podcast started because we started doing other things.
You should
So
have filled it up, dude.
that's
I
more
know.
caffeine.
You should have filled it with water like
I
me.
thought you weren't drinking caffeine.
Well, tea has caffeine. I can't avoid that. Tea's so good.
I think he
You get
means no.
non-caffeinated.
I think he
Then
means
it's not tea anymore.
Oh my god.
There's no non-caffeinated tea.
Is there decaf? No, there's no decaf. There is,
Mhm.
Where?
but I thought the
The
caffeine
tea
is like part of
Caffeine's
it.
Yeah.
natural from the tea.
Yeah.
They don't. It's not added caffeine.
It's probably like the tea bags you gotta do. It's probably like special tea bags.
Yeah, decaffeinated tea.
Then I gotta make it.
Oh,
Yeah.
but
I
then
want to
it's
buy the
Lipton.
bottle.
Well, then
But then it's Lipton.
Yeah, Lipton's nasty,
That's like
dude.
that's
You
like.
can get other ones.
It's
Not
like
that I saw though.
Probably not Stater Brothers. Probably
Yeah.
gotta go somewhere special.
And then I gotta go to the
Yeah.
bank. I gotta go to like Whole Foods or something.
yeah.
Trader
Well
Joe's.
then, you know.
This is why I settled with this. See,
That's,
I'm not
that's the
complaining
price you
though.
pay.
See,
You have
I'm not complaining.
You have to get
about
like the really bougie tea bags.
it. Yeah,
where
that's
they're
like $15
yeah, they're
for
like-
two.
they're like build your own tea bag. You get to pluck out a strand of
Build a
your
bag.
hair to add to the tea. It adds keratin.
But whatever. It's only has a cup only has 50 milligrams. So it's
Now it
not
has
bad.
0 because you already finished it.
Yeah, well, almost 0. I mean, it's still better than what I was drinking before. So
That is true. Yeah.
yeah.
I think cutting energy drinks is like
Because I mean, there is other stuff in there too that I probably shouldn't be drinking anyway. This is just the caffeine, and that's about it.
yeah, exactly. There's like antioxidants or whatever in that now.
I don't know. Just
Tea's
something
good
in
for you, dude.
there. Tea is a good thing.
Yeah. Speaking about health, I've been looking more into like getting face wash for myself. That's not
I
hand
really don't
soap.
know how you don't use face wash.
I mean, it's probably not good for me, and it probably
Yeah,
I
hand
probably
soap should dry out your skin.
Honestly,
It doesn't.
Like, I can't use like certain face washes because it's like they'll make me break out more.
That's
or,
me
like,
too. You
yeah,
have to
it just
find the
dries my
right.
skin
You have to
out.
find
Yeah.
the right one because I went
Yeah.
through like 20 different brands trying to find one,
Yeah.
and then I had to go crazy and then use a really extreme black soap. And that dried me out so bad, but it fixed my really bad acne.
Yeah.
so now you're
Because
just,
I
like,
have
maintaining.
annoying. I think Travis's is the same, where it's dry yet oily at the same time.
I still use the black soap, but I just
Yeah,
moisturize.
I
a
can't.
lot.
It would make my face really red all the time.
the
Yeah.
black soap.
Yeah.
Well, my
It would dry me out.
moisturizer takes
Yeah.
takes the redness.
Because I found this one brand that I switch between two because if I only use one, then my skin gets used to it.
Mhm.
So I have to switch between these two I have. But the
Yeah.
moisturizer, it doesn't matter.
It
Same
wants to
with me.
break
Wow.
out so
It's
badly.
the same
Yeah.
with me.
But like a lot of like the ones they advertise, like skincare products, just don't work.
yeah.
They don't.
No,
Oh,
like the
The high brand ones.
what are the popular ones? I
Hybrid.
can't
Proactive.
remember.
Proactive,
Neutrogena and stuff like
Neutrogena.
that. Those
Those
messed
don't
up
work,
my
right?
face more.
I
No.
think
Like
one other big
The ones I
one.
have to use have to be natural ingredients.
Huh.
Yeah.
I can't use chemical.
Yeah.
For
crazy
the
based
longest
ones.
time, I would just use like just a Dove soap bar
Yeah.
on my face and then wipe that in because that was like the only thing that consistently
Really?
worked. Yeah.
That's supposed to like not work, or that's supposed to
Yeah.
make it worse because it's like just body soap, isn't it?
Yeah, it's body and face soap.
Yeah.
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 That's
Oh, really?
everything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
most
probably
things are body and face,
Yeah.
except like Old Spice
Yeah.
and.
It's just
Irish
more so you
Spring.
just gotta
Yeah.
watch out because it dries out your skin.
yeah.
But
That's why you gotta
but
moisturize.
moist face wash does anyway, so it makes no difference.
Because it's like
I think that's part of the point of it though, is to
Yeah.
try it out.
It's supposed to.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then it's supposed to dry it out, and then the moisturizer is supposed to be like the protective layer, and also
Yeah.
bring back.
Yeah. There's like I realized because trying to research into like face wash stuff, I ended up just watching makeup channels and then like
It
there's so
honestly-
many steps.
It honestly turns
yeah.
into
It's
have
like a
lot
rabbit
of,
hole.
You have a lot of trial and error
Yeah.
because you got to find out what works for your body too.
It's like
Because
a,
everybody has a completely different routine.
yeah, like a lot of people, like the guy I was watching, he had like he would wash his face with water, then he would use the cleanser, you use a toner, then a serum, then a
Yeah.
moisturizer, and then like a top layer of
Yeah.
lotion. And like his skin looks like
Incredible.
amazing.
Yeah, I bet it looks incredible.
It looks amazing, but it's like
You gotta watch out
That's
for
a
the
lot of
lotion.
That's a lot of
too.
money.
Word.
You gotta watch out for some because some clog your pores too.
Some
They do,
lotions are
like, a
really bad,
lotion,
yeah.
So you gotta watch out for that.
yeah. But it's like I was looking specifically at like Korean and Japanese brands
Yeah.
because like I know they're very focused
Yeah,
on
they're
like
just
skincare.
expensive.
I mean, my bottle is like
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to come Thursday. It's like this big. It's only like $10.
Is it moisturizer?
It's cleanser,
Ah.
which is like for my skin. I feel like it's dry like on my. I think they call it T-zone. It's like
Yeah.
the forehead and the nose.
Yeah.
It's really oily here
Yeah.
and here and like on my cheeks too. But then
Yeah.
like on my neck and my chin, it
Yeah.
gets super dry.
Because I know some people even too for parts of their face are different, so they'll have like a different kind of
Mhm.
care for each
Yep.
part.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm
It's like
I'm dedicated, but not that much.
yeah. It's like
No, that's why like the face wash I use
Yeah.
is finally like
I think we're
Good.
just left with a lot of scars.
oh yeah, no, the scars will never go.
Because I feel like
Really?
my skin would look a lot smoother if I just didn't have all the little divots
Yeah.
in my cheeks. So
yeah. I mean, I get you might want to try a toner, I guess, because it's like
Yeah.
it makes your
the scars are always
Really?
the scars always stay.
That's
Because I
how
use
it
like
is.
it's kind of like a toner, kind of. I use like a tea tree oil in between.
Are
So
all
it's
those like care products in the restroom? Are those yours?
Yes,
Do you use all of them?
I've tried. I try different things.
Oh, okay.
So like my main thing is that one. I have 2 face washes I go between,
yeah.
and then every now and again I'll use a tea tree oil with like a cotton ball and like dab it around,
Oh,
and then put
man.
moisturizer. But it makes my face look extra oily, but it works really good.
Very.
So I don't do it all the time.
I
Yeah.
remember when I first got into like skincare a lot at the apartment, and Regine gave me like a few of the things she didn't use
Did she say
anymore.
some coconut?
She gave me like coconut oil. That's
Oh,
supposed to
you're
reduce
allergic to it,
redness,
right.
and I'm allergic to it. And I didn't know that at the time. I just thought I didn't like coconut. And then when I put it on, my face like super red and like puffy, and I was like, something's not right here. It's
Yeah.
doing the opposite of what it was supposed to do.
Yeah.
No, Travis. It's detox. It's
Man,
cleanse.
skincare sucks. I wish I just had naturally good skin.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
do anything.
But you don't do anything?
Lucky.
Is your skin just like naturally clear?
Not really. My acne was really bad like in middle school.
Where'd it go?
It was
I think, like,
don't know.
hormones.
Where'd it
But
go?
yeah, like I
'Cause
broke
I-
out a lot here
yeah.
than on like my forehead.
Because I know a lot of it's like too because of hormones.
Mhm.
But then we just didn't recover.
Yeah, no.
Because I was getting it really bad my neck recently too. But that's more due to stress.
I think my
cooking,
mom
so,
cursed me.
Yeah.
I have a vivid memory of we were going to something at the NASCAR track, and we were in like the drive-through at I don't know, some fucking restaurant over there.
Yeah.
And I got a pimple like right here for like the first time I'd ever gotten a pimple. And I was like, what is
Wait,
this?
how old were you?
I was in middle school.
Okay.
And I was like, what is this? Like, what? It hurts. I'm like, oh, it's a pimple. Looks like you're going through puberty. I was like, oh. And she's like, yeah. Your dad and I didn't have that bad skin though, so you should be all right.
Oh.
And I was
You
like,
jinxed you, dude.
fuck, dude. Looking back, thanks, mom.
Yeah, no, I try to think of
Fuck
like
me.
I'm the only one in my family that has bad skin.
Yeah.
Well, in my household.
I think my dad said that he actually did have some
Yeah.
like, but it's nothing like mine was. Mine was really bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I pretty much had the acne in my family because my sister's
It was-
always had like super clear
Yeah.
skin. She doesn't do anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Lucky,
Oh.
lucky.
I'm surprised it didn't like scar at all for you. Does
Well,
will
ours
will
like it has
always
to be
scar?
it has to be really bad. To
Yeah.
Scar.
Like
Yeah.
like if you look back at pictures of Raymond and I in high school, like it's
Yeah.
bad.
Mm.
Oh.
Like, mine was more so bad after high school, actually.
Actually, yeah, because it was when you started working at Chick-fil-A is when it really got
It was
bad.
it was the car wash
Chick-fil-A
job.
cursed
The car
you.
wash.
It was
yeah.
because I had all
It's
those
like the
chemicals.
vapors.
No,
Yeah.
it was a car wash job because I was out in the sun 24/7, not wearing
Oh.
sunscreen, which is already bad.
Yeah.
And then also working with all the chemicals is dirty, so it'd get all in my
Mm.
pores. So that's where it started, and I
So
just
it
didn't
clogged
recover
up.
from that.
Yeah.
So I had like okay skin before, then that kind of kicked it off, and then yeah, if I never got that job, I think I would have been all right. But
Oh,
that
it's
kicked
just,
that made it really bad.
I don't know why mine was so bad. It's probably because I didn't drink any water.
Yeah, I hate that people think it's that simple. Drink more water. I'm like, but I drink so much. It's not
You drink a
everybody's
lot.
problem.
Yeah, no.
But it does help, but it's not everybody's problem.
I mean, but you know me, I did not drink water.
So I'm like, I drink so much water because I heard that.
yeah.
But that's just different for
I was
everybody
also
else.
doing alcohol and drugs.
No.
Yeah, doesn't help.
I'm sure you didn't take care of your face either too. So
No,
No.
don't do drugs. Kids.
Were you on the stance where like it's not manly to take care of
No.
your skin?
No.
I think I was at the
I was
point
just
where
too
like
lazy.
Yeah.
I was too lazy, and I was like, I got to the point where I was like, if it's bad, I really don't care. But then it started
But then
hurting.
you started
Yeah,
caring.
it's-
It starts hurting bad. Like your
Yeah.
face hurts when you touch it,
Well, I think a good amount of mine was also from stress too.
Mine
'cause
too.
I was just
which is why this
the
appeared.
embodiment of
This
stress.
appeared because of stress, really fast.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that like when you have it like really bad and it's like really caked on there and you like turn your neck, I'm assuming like the stretching and the moving of your skin hurts it as well.
Yeah.
Kind of,
Well,
not really.
For me, the only pimples that ever hurt were ones that were there from like dirt. I felt
Dirt?
like ones that are like actually like where my pores are actually dirty.
Yeah.
Because the majority of my pimples I feel like were from stress
Yeah.
and worrying and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because they didn't really ever hurt, but the ones that
Yeah.
were like some
I just hated when you wake up and you have one of those days where you just have a really giant thing on your
Yeah.
face. You're like,
Yeah, this
man,
Nah.
that's giant.
That's
No,
one.
think
No,
of,
it's
like-
not giant.
Think
for
of
me,
like
but
your whole nose just being one
Yeah.
giant thing. That'd be like what
I
I
have
it's
have.
just like one giant.
You wake up and your nose is like red on the tip and you touch it and it hurts. And
Well,
you're like,
mine's just always red.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks.
it's garbage.
Because I
dude.
remember us too, like it could be like where like majority of our cheek would be like just one giant acne pool.
Do you guys
Yeah.
get it on your like your earlobes?
Every now and again.
Where it's like
I
you
used
touch
to-
it and there's like a lump and it
I
hurts.
have
Yeah.
one right now.
Yeah, me
like
too.
back in middle school,
Yeah.
that's where I got them a lot.
I'm gonna assume
but I
because
don't
you
get them anymore.
just sleeping, so you always kind of rub around there.
I mean, I change my pillowcase like every
Yeah.
2 days.
Yeah, it's like
This happens.
yeah.
I'm like I don't know how it gets there because it feels like it's inside,
Well,
like
you
it's
have
not
to
on the
I
surface.
guess we think sweat from your hair,
Yeah.
and then it's rubbing on your ear,
yeah.
so the oil.
Dude, my ear gets really nasty.
So that's probably why.
Or not dirty, but like it gets oily. It's
Yeah.
like I have to use my shampoo on my ears
yeah,
because my soap
you gotta
won't
clean it.
like get rid of the oil enough.
Oh.
It's like it gets bad up there, so it sucks. What you guys been up to?
I was gonna say something I forget. I feel like
All
the
that
reason
care.
I feel like the reason that I feel the need to wear glasses even though I don't need them is strictly because I wanted to put as many things on my face to distract
To hide it,
people
yeah.
from my
Yeah.
acne. And so now I feel like I look better in glasses now, but that's another part of
Yeah.
of why I always wanted a beard.
Because
really
it's like
bad.
people are gonna look at my glasses before anything
yeah, my
else.
glasses,
Yeah.
my beard before
I can
my
see that.
skin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's nothing I can do about it at this point. So.
Mm.
I mean, at least ours is a lot better from a few years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, even from when I met you guys, like I
Yeah.
always say that,
Yeah,
but
from
like
the start
your
of the podcast, like if you
Yeah.
go back, it's
yeah,
like some,
your acne is a lot better now.
Man, I wish I had pictures of my acne, but I didn't take pictures, so
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't like it.
Yeah, me either. I was like,
I probably have like in that era of me having acne, is probably like 3 pictures of me that exist that are from me. And that's about it.
yeah, I see some pictures
Wow.
from high school. I'm just like, oh man, I was really
Yeah.
confident to post that.
Yeah.
You're like,
Oh, dude, don't even get me into edgy high school Travis pictures. Like fucking me with sunglasses, like flipping off the
Yeah.
camera because I'm so cool.
I have a picture somewhere of me like at the pool, like after dark, and there was like one of the red like halogen lights or like the orange
Were you
ones.
shining it under you?
Yeah, I was shining it. Well, it was like shining on me, and I like turned my head to the side, and I looked all angry, and I took a picture.
Were you
of
looking
myself.
down?
No, I was
Were you
looking.
looking
To,
angry?
yeah.
If you find that, can you please show us?
I think my most embarrassing one is I always wanted people to take like a picture of me, like full body, but none of my friends ever take pictures and still don't. But that's not the problem. The problem is that I went into my backyard and like set up my phone
Yeah.
and like started recording like the front facing camera and like walked back a few steps and just like posed like super like cool
Oh my god.
and then just screenshot the video and I was just
Wow.
like, man, I was a loser.
Why?
That reminded me talking with that reminded
But you
me
know
of
what's
this
funny?
guy.
I think Jennifer showed me this already.
Oh god.
God.
Jennifer showed me the same exact one.
See,
Oh
I feel
my
like
God.
TikTok in general is the same energy as taking a picture of yourself
Kind of.
walking back.
Sometimes,
Kind of,
some
yeah.
of it, yeah.
Because there's a lot of
High schoolers.
very conceited people on there.
I mean, there are a lot of high schoolers, so that's kind of
Which is
how they
fair
are.
because they're at that stage, I
Yeah.
guess. So I guess you can't fault it. It's just funny because it's more documented now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like if I was a little bit more outgoing in high school,
Yeah, I probably would have been.
I probably would have been this because it's like it was
I
Vine
feel like I
back
ever
then.
would've done that.
Well, actually, no. Vine wasn't exactly like that. Like Vine
Mine
didn't
was a
really.
little different.
Vine didn't really encourage you to like go purposely make something funny.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
kind of just
It
like
was just
recording.
something that
Right?
happened.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it was.
Really?
Some of them looked like they were planned, but it was so.
Well, I mean, like, I feel like you could tell the scripted vines from
Yeah.
the non-scripted
Yeah.
vines. Like, everyone makes a big deal about Rooster Teeth's vines, like, oh, they're so funny, they're so funny. I watched them, I was like, these are fucking garbage. I was like, I love a lot of Rooster Teeth shorts, but all of their vines were
Well,
just fucking
that's how I
garbage.
feel with like all like the Vine things. Where it's like all these good vines, and then whoever shows me, and I'm just like, nah. I don't know.
I've watched like
It's not my
Vine.
humor, I guess.
I've watched Vine compilations, and the funniest ones are the ones that just like they just happen to get something.
Yeah,
on
exactly.
camera.
It's not
They're
like
fucking
it's nothing
ridiculous.
planned. If it's
Shelly,
like a kid,
would you
falling
like
off
to make
bike,
a statement here, Shelly?
I love Vine.
if it's like a kid falling off a bike, I'm okay with that.
What?
I think it was because of Ryan for us that
Yeah.
we can't take it. Because like back in the day, if Ryan or if someone brought up a video or showed a video or something, Ryan would get on an escapade. And he
Yeah.
would just show vines for like 4 hours. And it's just like, and sometimes he would get so far into it, they just weren't even like a.
Would it get to the point where like you're watching like a long video of like a compilation of stuff? Like say when you guys watch car crash videos or whatever?
Yeah.
No, it's like,
And then it gets to the point where it's like, okay, these are the bad ones, and you keep watching it, and you're like, okay, these are the bad ones.
Yeah.
it's like he would
Yeah.
start with like a Vine compilation and another Vine compilation, and then he would get to just like, I don't care anymore. Like, please
Yeah.
stop.
I just think mine were more so I just didn't like the scripted ones, like you said,
Yeah, the
or
script
ones
was
that were
garbage.
pre-planned. Because I don't know, it's just not my humor.
Mhm.
Which is
I just don't
everybody
think you
has
can
different plays
script
for
something that funny in 7 seconds.
that. I think you can. It's just not for me.
Maybe.
I
I
mean-
think it can. I think it's just not for me.
I mean, all those YouTubers that came out of YouTube Haiku, they did
Yeah.
that.
Like I like
Gus.
I like Gus, but I wouldn't watch his shorter content. I like his more longer,
Yeah.
kind of more produced content. And then like Drew Gooden, I don't like his vines, but I like his YouTube channel. I just
You know-
don't like the short.
You know Caleb City?
No.
Oh, okay, he's one of those kind of creators.
Yeah.
I like his stuff. There are a couple like Viners or like YouTube Haiku people that make short funny skits that are
Yeah.
actually funny.
Yeah, but they're still longer than the Vine format that they do now, like Gus.
I guess so, yeah.
Because it's like he had really short ones.
They're like
but
a
most of his
minute.
stuff now, like his more like at least they're a minute longer. Then it kind of gets a point across. But
Yeah.
if it's so short, I'm just like, it just feels like they just go towards the relatable stuff, which I
Yeah.
don't really like that much.
Yeah. I'm not
It's
a
not for
relatable
me.
person.
Also, like I feel like the culture online back then wasn't as like, oh, I want to make this to be funny. I guess there weren't as many like creators out there.
Mhm.
Like it wasn't a thing back then. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I feel different.
Because like I
for
feel like
that.
on TikTok, like when I go on TikTok, a lot of people are like following trends because it's like
Yeah,
that's how they
that's
get
true.
likes and
Oh,
interactions and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
But
That's
that
true,
kind of
'cause people
culture,
didn't notice how the fame thing, I guess, wasn't an idea yet.
yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
get
That's what I mean.
people,
Yeah, like
yeah.
being internet famous was like
Because it
one
was
in a
still kind of
million.
new.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
it's like you would be internet famous if you got like a million views on your dumb dog video on YouTube or something like that. It wasn't like, oh, you got internet famous and like brand deals and whatever off of TikTok or Vine or whatever, you know? It's like that stuff didn't really happen back then, so there wasn't as much of a incentive to intentionally try to make viral stuff.
True.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that I still haven't downloaded TikTok yet. I'm doing really good.
I'm doing really good.
It's like Nikki's the only one that sends me TikToks, and those are the only ones I watch. My friends.
Because I
send
noticed,
too.
like TikTok, I can find enjoyment because it's like what Travis said. It's more so when people just kind of film stuff and there's really no plan. It's just kind of funny.
Yeah.
See, that's why I don't
I like
feel the
those.
need to download the
Yeah.
app because
I just
anything
have
that's
Jennifer
like
show me.
Yeah.
anything that's random and funny and like
Yeah.
good on TikTok will be either on Reddit
Or
or
Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Where I'm just like, I can just get the best of
That-
right there.
That's what I
Not have
find.
to worry about it.
That's what I find a lot of the time when I'm on TikTok. I'm like,
Yeah.
a lot of these kind of suck. Like a lot of them
do.
I
It's
do
fun.
have a funny one.
It's fun to look.
That's
It's fun to
so
look at the
sweet.
people where you're just like, man, these people have courage to upload some of these things.
Yeah, I know.
I
It's
mean,
like,
they're-
it's like the same energy as
Yeah.
me uploading the ping pong video.
Yeah,
when I was a kid.
it'd
Like,
honestly be the same exact thing.
I mean, it
Funny
was.
one.
Oh no.
If it'll-
favorite girl group since you're you. If your favorite is Twice, you're super hot and super pretty and super funny.
That's what Sue said back. She was like, "This is you." I was like, "Thanks."
Thanks.
I saw one where it was like 10 examples of good police officers, and it just went black.
Oh, I saw that too.
Oh
Though.
god.
I think the only person that sends me those is Jennifer, honestly. And when I don't understand them, which I usually don't,
Yeah,
I
it goes with
I
RuneScape.
just go with my classic RuneScape memes.
Oh my god.
Shoot,
See, a lot of those too. Sometimes I just don't get it, but I feel like that's just the whole reason of why it was kind of funny. Because you're just like, why?
What?
For some of the TikToks.
Oh yeah.
Because you're just like, I don't understand why these people make it, but whatever.
a lot of the jokes that I guess Jennifer and I have like a pretty similar.
I just find it kind of sad
Right,
that a lot
yeah.
of popular creators on there are only popular because people find them like cringy, I guess you want to say the word.
Mm.
But I think it's kind of sad because it's like it gives them that moment of fame, but then people are just making fun of them, but they're too dense to notice that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
But then again, they are putting themselves out there. But I also kind of feel bad. But then I also do laugh at it too, so I don't. So I can't say much. So I can't feel bad, but at the same time, I'm like, man.
But are you laughing at them because it's cringy or because you're just
I'm laughing because I'm just like, how do people do this?
exactly?
But it's like I give them credit for just putting themselves out there because I
Yeah.
can't do that.
I don't know. I can't really explain why I enjoy the type of content that I
Why
do.
do you do
It's like,
what
you know, the
You just
MRE
like what
guy.
you like, honestly.
It's like the
Yeah.
MRE guy, and then like the RCR, and then
Yeah.
like
Yeah. I mean,
my new
every-
thing right now
yeah.
is the sausage guy.
Like there was one guy I watched that just makes mountain bike trails in his backyard, and it's pretty much him doing yard work all the time. And I
See?
still watch it.
Yeah.
That's why I watch
So
this guy that
everybody-
does
again,
yard work.
You
everybody-
watch the guy that just drains.
Everybody just
Dude, that shit's so interesting.
everybody just has their own form of entertainment, so we don't really need to explain why TikTok is enjoyable.
He
Everybody
goes
just likes
out
Yeah.
and unclogs storm drains.
What?
Like he's like he uploaded a video a few days ago. He's like unclogged a massive storm drain, and it's this whole fucking like long ass street that's just flooded. And he just goes and finds the drain. He's like, "Yes, this is the drain, right?" That's sick, dude.
it. You know, Jericho uploaded a drain video yesterday.
Wait, really?
No,
Oh,
remember our sink?
oh yeah, our sink got clogged.
Ugh.
That was gross, dude.
It was.
But it's
Wanna
nothing
make tea with
compared
that?
to this, dude.
No caffeine.
No caffeine, yeah.
He's like telling you about the drain and like where it will go. And
The one
stuff.
video I saw from him was when it was like literally like a downpour. Like it was
Yeah.
flooded. And he was like, this is gonna collapse into a giant sinkhole, and I've told the Department of Water to like deal with it, and they won't, so I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, he's like, this is a problem. He's like, you hear all that, and it's like,
He just did it for
he's like,
free.
you hear that? That's bad.
He just did it.
He
Yeah.
tried.
I
Yeah.
mean, he did the best he could, but he's like, you could hear like shit breaking
Really?
under this hill.
Oh,
He's
Yeah.
like,
God.
this is bad.
Wow.
That guy's a trooper. He like unclogged like this. You know how there's like small like lakes? What are they called? Not ponds, but they're bigger than ponds.
Mm,
It's like if houses were built around like a really small
A
lake,
moat.
but then like when it rains, the lake gets really big. It's
Reservoir?
supposed to, yeah, kind of like a
Yeah.
reservoir.
A spring.
So it's supposed to drain out, but
it
it
got
was like
stuck.
a really big
So
thing.
it's starting to.
Yeah, and he's like,
No.
all these houses are flooded, all that. He's like, and no one unclogs. He's like, why did no one unclog this? And so he's so super passionate about what he does. That's why it's so interesting. Why he gets so mad. He's like, look at this. This is garbage. And then he starts like kicking like stuff out. He's like, I didn't think this would be as effective as it is, but it's really doing better than my rake. And it's just like, what a guy, dude.
You know,
I
I-
wish I had a passion like that.
I'm pretty
know.
sure he lives in Riverside.
Why do you
This
say
is-
that?
I saw it like I was driving down the
I'm driving down to 305.
Yeah, that one. And then there's like a center divider where there's like
Yeah.
a gutter. And I
It
see
looks
this old
familiar.
guy just like picking through it with like a stick and shoving shit into his bag.
You're probably
that's
just
why.
mad.
That's why it's the best. Is because he's someone that he's like our age. And
Oh,
that's why-
really?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
our
He's
age.
not an old weird
No,
guy.
He's
Okay.
like
Travis,
our age.
You want to start a new company? Maybe that's our next
There
project.
you go, dude. We'll go straight.
Just unclogging
A
things.
call it-
YouTube series.
Then we could make our own device and call it the Macaulay
Wait,
Culkin, whatever his name is.
Macaulay
Wait, wait,
Culkin.
wait.
Yeah,
Why?
Macaulay Culkin. Something,
wait.
something.
my
we'll
God.
film it and we'll call it Another Dirty Drain.
Can we just call
By
it
Dan
Macaulay
Bell.
Culkin?
No, because then we have to do every thumbnail like that.
That's
the
why we do the
Home
Home
Alone
Alone.
face.
That's what the point is.
Wait, no. It's like
Macaulay, whatever his name is.
we'll take
I can't
a
think of his name anymore.
we'll take a picture of the drain when it's swirling, and then we'll Photoshop our mouths over the drain of us going like that,
Oh
like,
my God.
and then
With our favorite Fortnite skin.
But I don't like Fortnite.
We don't like the thumbnails.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what's cool?
Macaulay.
Medieval martial like fencing. You like HEMA? Have you heard of HEMA
No.
or SCA?
Uh-uh.
They're medieval, like they take like the manuscripts from like the Middle Ages, and then they like develop them into like a sport, like sword
Oh.
fighting manuscripts, so, like
So you're
long
telling
swords,
me-
halberds, and shit.
So you're telling me
It's
Deadliest Warrior?
I
No,
love
it's
that
deadly
shit.
as
I'm just
war-
kidding.
Because Deadliest Warriors.
Did they pull out their Alienware computer and make these situations up and get the stats? Every episode with our Alienware technology.
Oh my God.
Wait, so what do they do though?
So it's like there's two types. For HEMA, it's like you wear like fencing gear, with
Mhm.
pads and stuff, and you fight with real metal swords, and it's like very strict, I guess, in the way that you can hit. But then with
Those souls have to be dull as hell, dude.
oh yeah,
Well,
of course.
yeah, that hurt.
But they're
I'm sure
real.
you wear the crazy armor too when you do use those.
Oh yeah, it's real metal though, so yeah, it fucking hurts. But then with SCA, it's like you wear the armor, but then you have like foam bats.
Mm.
Not foam, it's like weighted.
Like a
padded.
hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it hurts still though to get hit by that.
Wait, you were in fencing, right?
Yeah, it was.
How did that hurt really bad when you would get like?
I
struck
mean,
by
when the fucking incels like slashed my face, it hurt.
because the
Hey,
face
you're wearing
in
like the mask though. Doesn't that poof out quite a bit with chainmail?
It does, but
it still hurts, right?
the fucker like okay, so that's another story, but it does hurt if
Yeah.
it gets around like if it gets into like the
It's
joints,
kinda- yeah,
it hurts.
because it still pokes.
Well,
Yeah,
that's-
it still
yeah.
fucking pokes.
That's the weak point. Right?
Yeah, it feels like you're getting punched instead of stabbed.
Yeah,
just
because
feel
it's
like
just like it's trying to because it can't puncture, so it's just pushing.
Yeah, it feels like you're getting like kind of punched.
Mm.
like it probably does
Um,
hurt.
But the story from fencing was at our community college, the club was a bunch of like basement dwellers,
Sick.
and then like I
Stereotype. I'm not surprised. but
I just barely joined, and I already beat this one guy
Yeah.
in a set or whatever, or I was beating him.
well, how mad was he?
He got mad enough, so like we were doing saber, so you can slash and stuff, but you're supposed to be like using your wrist
Oh, they
to
just
slash,
go
not like
they use
this.
his whole
Yeah.
arm and smack
Yeah.
your head.
You're not supposed to chop
Yeah.
and like use your whole arm, but he did.
Just with a wine.
Yeah, and because he went like that, it went over my helmet and like behind the
Oh.
mask,
Oh.
and it like cut like a part of my head.
Oh my god.
So I was like after the set, I was like, this still hurts. This isn't supposed to still
you
hurt.
go like this, and you're like,
I
oh,
don't like
bloody.
yeah, I was like, it's bleeding.
Oh no.
And let me guess, Mr. Incel felt accomplished.
They yelled at him. They're like, you can't do that. Like you've been here for like 2
Wow.
semesters.
Man,
You should know.
man, that'd be funny if they kicked him out of the club.
I
That's
really
all he
hope
has.
so. I really hope so.
Nick, did you ever get into fights?
I thought talk about that. I
don't
did.
know.
I got into
You mentioned it.
a fight.
Yeah, you mentioned it.
I almost got into a lot, but I got fully into a fight in middle school.
Yeah, I remember you said in middle school because people were annoying to
Yeah,
you. So
yeah. I was being straight up like harassed.
You didn't see me.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. I think it was on that episode.
I always think about
Yeah.
that.
man, you know, as a kid though, that was like the perfect thing to do.
See,
like that was like gives you immunity.
I asked Shelly that like a week or two
Yeah.
ago because I don't know. I just felt like Shelly was one to get into trouble in high school.
yeah.
I was the
Did
goody two shoes.
Yeah, she was the good kid.
I don't know. I just felt like she just got like one day she just got pushed too far about
Well,
something.
That was me.
A lot of people have like told me, especially at work too, where they're like, yeah, you're like the nicest person, but like, I would be scared of you if you were mad at me.
It's the- it's the
Why?
face.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
You hold it in so much, you're like whatever.
Yeah.
If one person sets you off, you just get.
You'll be
really
like the
mad.
guy on
Yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you're like, rah!
You gotta chain me up, Nick.
You know,
Yeah.
I want to go into Raymond's room one day. He's gonna be like huge and jacked, and he's gonna be like popping out of his shirt and chained up, and he'll just like look at me like this.
He'll be all set up.
Yeah.
Soon enough.
Soon enough. Found the bags for 40s under Raymond's chair.
40? Oh.
Yeah, like a 40.
I'm actually hiding dumbbells in
40.
those.
The fouty.
A 40.
I'm putting dumbbells. I'm working out with
He
those
blamed
in
it
the
on
bag.
Austin, and I
Yeah,
can see
yeah,
that.
right?
Yeah, I can
That's
see
why I was
Austin.
like, Austin maybe.
No.
Well, but
Why not?
Austin wouldn't need extra because he would just intimidate the person at
That's
the gas
true.
station and give
Exactly.
him his own.
He's already so huge.
I know.
How do
And,
you
like-
think I've been sneaking out all that workout equipment in here?
Dude, you're fucking insane, man.
Like, when
If
you go
you're
into-
if you're stealing from Austin,
When you go into his room, you can see like cracks coming out of the underside of his bed in the tile.
Yeah. Haven't you
it's
seen
just-
haven't you seen all the holes in his wall?
yeah.
He gets mad, he punches through.
And
It's
then,
like-
also
What?
from when he fucking
Yeah.
like he has those chains that
Yeah.
he works out with, and he just
Yeah.
rips them out of the wall.
Be like
dude.
he always does it at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
That's
Which
why
is why we
Jericho-
always wake up and Jericho gets mad.
That's
But
why
he doesn't want to
Jericho's
say
so
it.
mad. Yeah.
That's why he only talks to us about it because he's not going to tell Austin.
And you,
Yeah.
you can hear him like when he goes like
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's not laughing. That's like straining from when
Yeah.
he's like squatting like 5
Yeah.
plates.
I've seen the 5 plates each
Yeah,
side.
it's scary.
Austin's fucking scary, dude. I feel like he could take on a linebacker like no trouble.
Yeah.
You know, of course, yeah.
Of course he can. You've seen him.
Yeah, like if you like run a little bit too close to his room, you'll like he'll like come out and like look at you through the blinds.
I know. Like one time I was walking down the hall in the middle of the night, and then my toes are cracking
Yeah,
like usual, and he just comes out of his room.
It's like,
And he's
stop.
like, if you don't stop those cracking toes, I'm gonna break them off. And I was like, oh my
'Cause
god,
you
sorry,
notice-
Austin, I can't.
Because you notice he added like the little like rectangle window on his door, right?
Yeah.
So you can just look out now. See
Yeah,
who
it's
it
very
is.
intimidating.
Yeah.
You walk by, and he's just sitting there staring at you.
It's like when you're walking, I have to spit this out. I thought that was a smaller piece. It's like when you're walking down to school and a teacher just like peeks out of the window at you.
Yeah,
It's scary.
but he has that 1,000-yard stare, but it still feels like he's looking straight
Yeah.
at you.
Yeah.
What was it?
So
By the
scary.
way, who had a question of the week?
I did.
What was it?
If you could have a business on the moon, what would it be?
I'd say like In-N-Out or Wingstop.
Why?
Is that the only way? If we have a business on the moon, is that the only thing on the moon? Or is there
Sure.
like a society?
Well, it's consider a society's being built there.
So would it be like just living normally just on the moon though?
Yeah,
Okay.
but you have to
Uh,
think it's moon.
Yeah,
So
moon.
there's less gravity. And think like you're one of the front runners there. Like not many people are there yet, so you're opening up like one of the few and first.
Shelly says moon boots.
I was thinking
I
like
mean,
Pet
moon-
Rock.
Pet Rock.
It worked in the U.S.
Yeah.
Man, that guy banked out. What would I do though?
But it's like Nick, if you're opening In-N-Out or Wingstop, where are you getting the food?
I would assume at that
I know what
point-
I would do. Start an electric business
An electric
and be like the one and only electrician there. So I could charge people so much money to do it.
But how do you get the electricity?
Get it shipped from.
Wait, what?
Yeah, electricity.
Well, he said there's
shit,
society,
huh?
so I'm assuming it's
There's
there.
like solar panels, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
So I could be
solar,
that. So I've
for
set
solar.
up basically an electric company, and then also be contracted to fix everybody's problems.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I could charge so much money.
I'd be a barber.
Barber.
That's true. They need a barber.
Yeah.
But your only hairstyle is shaved.
Yeah.
I only carry a 1 on my trimmer.
It's like a bad character creator where I can give you a mohawk
That scared
or a
me.
shave.
You decide.
I can just imagine like everyone has like one of two.
You can make the
hairstyles.
first road on someone's head. You could just shave in the lines.
It's it's like the fuck me up fam thing where it's like they just come out with like strips of hair everywhere.
All right, Shelly, what would you do?
I said Pet Rock.
Pet rock, that's your
Yeah.
one. Pet moon rocks.
Yeah.
You just go down. You just
Moon
go like
rocks.
a foot away. Oh, there's one.
Or
Okay.
like even like the
There's one.
What would be
or
your
like the
gimmick?
crystals, like the crystal shop.
Oh
Or something
my
like
god.
that. Yeah.
Just make
But
it
it's all
have
just
some-
the same moon rock.
Just give it a different name.
Like I found this one when it was dark out though.
This is from the dark side of the moon.
All right, what are you gonna come up with? It has to be something crazy.
I was just gonna say construction.
Man.
I was thinking mine.
We could partner up
Mining.
then.
Lighting. Yeah.
We could partner up then.
Yeah.
And then we could build Nick's barbershop.
Or
Or
Or-
build like a building where
Or-
it just had a ceiling so you could jump up with the zero gravity and then jump down.
See, we can build Shelly's rock
How-
store.
Yeah.
how weird would that be? Like,
Barbershop.
because it's like you don't necessarily need elevators at that point, or like stairs anymore.
What?
What's
Right?
Well,
What's
there's
gonna
enough
stop you from
gravity.
going up though?
There's enough gravity to keep you on the surface.
I don't know. I mean,
You
like
just come
you don't
back.
need like to go from like one floor to the next floor. Like on the moon, you could probably jump on top of the garage right now, right?
I don't think so.
No?
I think it's that crazy.
I forget.
I mean, you could probably just climb up a rope with like,
Exactly.
minimal
It's like you don't need
stress.
staircases anymore on the moon, because you like
Yeah.
I feel like
yeah.
it'd be more so ramps or something. Since you don't need-
Ramps.
You know, 'cause it's like how you still gonna haul stuff around. Like if you're moving in a house, you need something.
Yeah, that's true.
Can't use ropes
You have a
for
pulley,
furniture.
right? I feel like a simple pulley would be
You're trying to go back in time, pulleys.
yeah, because it's like it's simple.
You
It's
gotta
like it
start
won't-
fresh on the moon.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean,
I mean, it should be light, right?
the way the
Yeah, exactly what I'm saying.
Egyptians move stuff is still very used today. It was rolling stuff on poles.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I've done that recently.
Yeah, no, that's how they move the
Yeah, well-
bungalow we used to record in the backyard.
Yeah.
When you don't have to spend, or when you don't want to spend $70 on a dolly from U-Haul, that's what you have to do.
I mean, they moved a small building after they'd already built it.
That's true.
They moved it on giant poles.
mean,
Insane.
yeah.
Well, I
That's
think-
you!
Yeah, that's it. We're gonna
Don't
cut
you
it on
ever
that.
fucking do that again.
What if you just cut it on him sneezing?
I can. No, we
Okay.
have to say the outro though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Please go and follow our artists, both of them on Instagram and Twitter. Follow our music artist on Spotify and Instagram or Twitter or whatever they have. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Buy our merch. Goof based.
Yeah, there it is. I haven't bought it yet.
I have one.
Same.
None of them have bought one yet.
None of us.
I
have
did
bought
in
it.
my dream.
That's great, dude. That doesn't help at all.
It
Dream
helps me.
bucks.
I was gonna wait until I got mine in stock so we could like take pictures and show it off. But our Pride shirt is in stock for Pride
Once
Month.
again.
Happy Pride Month. This time we're just gonna keep it up because there's really no reason to take it down. Because even though it's Pride Month, we should celebrate that at all times. So we're gonna keep that shirt up. Hopefully get a new design on there. We're working on a few new designs right now, and when those designs go up, these ones will be gone. So if you want one of these shirts of the original
Buy now.
original run of them, so to speak.
The Series 1.
We'll even
Goof
print
Base.
one of.
We'll call it
100.
we'll call it Legacy Edition.
The legacy designs.
What do we call it? We have to call it
Xbox Live 1.0.
that one.
shirts.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're on sale right now too, I believe. And subscribe.
Sneeze.
Achoo. All right, that was a good preview episode. Let's do the actual one.
Okay.